Hello, everybody. This is Living with the Darkness, Changeling is Dreaming. Today we have a scene with Terry. Terry, go right ahead.
Hi, Terry here. Yeah, Terry has, in her infinite wisdom, decided that if Alistair is gonna join an army, she's not gonna let him run into battle on his own because basically, um, she wouldn't be able to deal with the idea that he might be hurt or he might be dying, and she wouldn't be there to try and help him. So, in a conversation they had, of course, a tiny little issue in this plan was brought up, namely the fact that Lyra, wow, that Terry, yeah, okay, you heard me fuck up there. That Terry can't stand the sight of blood. It's something that Terry's had for most of her life. And it's never really been that big of an issue until she became a changeling and got into all these great and brilliant fights and got involved with a lot of blood. And yeah, she realizes that in order for her to be in a fight, in a real fight, this is something that will need to change. Um, she's not very happy about doing this because facing your fears is not something that's really easy, but change is good and it is something that she needs to get rid of. So, yeah, she will change. It's just that, going to a shrink, she's been there, done that, didn't get the cookie. Maybe she did actually get the cookie. So she asked advice. How can I, without having to go into lengthy therapy sessions, how do I get rid of this uncontrollable fear that I have? And the answer was to find someone who is a master of naming. Now, the only person beside herself that knows her true name is Genevieve of Staten Island. So this is the first person that she's going to ask to see if she can and if she wants to help Terry with this tiny little issue that involves her true name.
Now we will
So
skip
yeah,
the
she should
part
go to
how
Staten Island.
she arrives, but at the same, how she goes. But you have been in this library before.
Mhm.
You know, Bruma also spends her time here a
Mhm.
lot. You do see Bruma reading a book with her wings resting at a sit. This probably she brought here. A couple others. Geneva seems to be teaching someone how to read. It looks like an unseelie troll. The way he looks, guy screams, "I'm an unseelie." Geneva looks at Terry and waves. There is this elegance that not a lot of Slua has in her. You also see there are near them. There's another she actually. Um, do you know Sir Detlef? Have you ever met with Sir Detlef?
I believe Terry did meet him.
This is not a flaming falcon guy.
I'm not 100% sure. I don't necessarily recognize the picture, but
Completely.
yeah.
I'm gonna put another one just to make sure. It is an oath breaker.
Uh-huh. Wasn't he the guy that? No, he wasn't the guy that attacked Jarek, right?
No,
Okay.
he is quite handsome, but he doesn't have the elegance of a she as a she.
Okay.
Now, you see, like he has armor, but like he's also helping the troll how to read. Um, Ginny touches his shoulder and then comes near Terry. Miss Waters. Oh no, Terry.
Thanks.
No problem.
Hi.
Hi.
Um.
She looks at Terry and says, "You need spiritual assistance."
Okay.
She says, like that was a question. Oh, see.
Oh. Okay. I thought it was like statements.
Oh yeah, I apologize.
No. 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 Absolutely not. I'm perfectly fine. Um. Can we?
Should we go inside?
Yeah.
She leads the way. That laugh nods to Terry, the she knight.
Terry will nod back.
While you're walking, he actually says, "They're not giving you a lot of trouble in Bronx."
I get all of the trouble. I am a troublemaker after all.
Gotcha.
That's like daily business when the guards are knocking on my door.
He nods. Geneva continues the road and not the road actually, basically go into the room.
Hmm.
And then she closes the door. She sits and taps something twice. Please, Terry, sit.
Yeah, sure. What did you just do?
Just make sure nobody hears the conversation.
Ah, okay, cool. That's yeah. I really like that.
One
Thanks.
one can't be sure when there's ears around.
Hmm.
Some people have
So
seem to have very nice ears in this room, in this place.
I guess a lot of people have really nice ears in this place, especially with so many sheep running around. Lots of nice ears. Lots of earrings.
Betlaf is a very nice person. I don't think he would disrespect me or you.
Oh, I didn't say the ears were bad. I said they were nice.
I understand. I agree that his ears are quite nice.
So, I I don't know if you ever heard or if anyone ever said, or if you just somehow know. Um, I've had since I was a kid or so. I had like a tiny issue with blood. Uh, I just don't like it. Like majorly not like it. Like panic attack, not like it. And here comes a spoiler. I'm gonna sign up for the army.
With all due respect, I never took you for a warrior.
No, yeah, I am totally gonna sign up as for the troll regiment of heavy hitters. uh, I'm better at healing stuff. But yeah.
She
Uh,
nods.
so I kind of want to get rid of this tiny problem because it can get in the way real fast, and I don't want to fuck up anymore because of that, and because I can fuck up plenty without panicking when I see a drop of blood. And Alistair told me that I needed someone who was like a master of naming. And since you helped me with the whole true name thing, I was hoping you might be able to help me this time. I can pay for it if you want, or
All right.
something else.
I don't deal in dross usually. Um, I will do this if need be. This sounds like a problem, but I also don't deal for free, and or at least teach my offer my services for free. May I ask what may I receive in return?
I mean, yeah, draws can be a thing if you don't want to deal with that. I got plenty of savings in normal cash. Or like if there's something you need to have done, I might be able to help out. I don't know what you need.
I am a barbarian in a Slua. Knowledge.
Mm, okay. I'm not quite sure. Hmm. How much knowledge are we talking about? Like, is
To be
there
honest,
anything specific?
I don't know. What you ask is basically you want me to get rid of a phobia. This is quite deep in your psyche. It is going to be. I am going. I am capable of doing that. I'm just trying to understand what can I ask in return without putting you in a terrible situation.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I don't know that much. I'm just a simple commoner who is, you know, doing.
Everyone knows secrets, Terry. You don't need to undersell yourself about I am just a simple commoner.
I mean,
If
I know, but
I am just a simple commoner as well.
let's just say secrets aren't my specialty. But I'm willing to try and find something for you. I just don't really have anything worth sharing um, at hand. By the way, Moose, do you want me to make a subterfuge roll about that?
Yeah, because I think you do have a lot of shit that you can
I
say.
think Terry does.
Like, can you remind me what are the things that you are thinking so I can also know? Because like
Okay,
I.
so Terry knows how to get into sanction. She knows how to contact people
Mm-hmm.
regarding sanction. There's the entire thing that she talked about with the red cap who isn't a red cap,
Mm-hmm.
which is juicy information. Um, there's of course her personal secrets regarding
Mm-hmm.
the attack on the Flaming Falcon freehold and the debt paying for Alistair.
I don't think you need to roll because she is gonna think you're lying anyway. Like, don't get me wrong, but like anyone who says I don't have any secret is just like everyone knows something. Everyone knows something. Everyone has a secret, which she's gonna respond. Actually, she will immediately say like everyone has a secret, Terry. Like no matter how good you are in saying these things, I will not believe you saying that you don't know anything specific. But at the same time, this will kind of starts to mean that it is going to put you in trouble if you tell me certain things you know. Or there was I'm not going to say there is a possibility of you telling me something which will put others or yourself in danger. And I don't want that. Whew. Uh, And I know that you have been in the bad sides of many deals. That's especially one who turned quite badly for you. And I'm not going. I don't want to repeat that one.
Yeah, no. Maybe there's something that you want to know that I can find out for you. That way we make
Um,
something new and we don't focus on stuff that might be slightly compromising.
I will ask this.
Okay.
Okay, you will. You said that you will go to war, and I don't know what you can find in the war about me, but I want to say any book you find, I want those. Any specific item, treasure that's yours, you're gonna discuss if you or me are taking it. And if you found a juicy information, it's about the war, especially if it's political. I want to know. Now, you know who my brother is, and war is always about agendas. And you know I'm a Sulua,
Who is her brother?
Baron of Staten Island.
Ah, oh, right, yes. Thanks.
So I know this may be too much to ask, but what you ask isn't. What you ask is too much for you as well.
No, I get it. Um, sure. You will have first pick of any and all of my spoils from the war, whether they are information, treasures, books. I can even try and see if I can find some really special books for you that may be somewhat dubious. I have
Thank you.
some contacts.
You have some contacts. That's strange.
What do you mean?
I thought that I was the person who would find dubious books in this town.
Oh, not specifically for books. I'm just thinking that maybe I know someone who might be able to get their hands on special stuff. As long as you don't tell anyone that it's for me, that's fine, right?
The We will have to cast a very big ritual. Now, how to revive? This is called reviving, by the way. If anyone else needed to do this, they need to learn your true name, and I know there's only two more person who knows mastery of naming. One of them is a flaming falcon. The other is someone who does not wish to be known as, who knows he can do naming. But
Mhm.
basically, I basically do this until we reach to our point. Basically, like unlike other castings where like you cast something and it's done, this is a continuous ritual. It is
Okay,
going to be hard for me. It probably won't feel anything, and it will just be gone, just like that. I don't think there
okay,
will be any specific side effects about this. No, I we namers we try to stand out of the politics of the like. When I say politics, everyone staying out of politics is impossible. But at the same time, we try to make sure that we don't are not becoming enemies of those who we named
hmm
because we don't want dreaming to be mad at us. We understand the responsibility dreaming gives us.
okay.
So was just want to say that thank you for coming near me because I would not want you to be parts of some silly agenda.
Uh, well, the, when we're talking about my fuck ups, it's not been the first time I've been a part of a silly agenda that went completely awire.
Like when someone knows your true name,
Yeah, I get it.
they know it is easy for me to cast things on you.
Hmm. I know a little bit of naming actually.
Oh,
Not
really?
that much. Yeah, and it just the beginner things.
Nicknaming can become very funny, but I'm
I've never used
just
it.
be careful.
Yeah, that's why I've never used it.
It is naming is a very it's like suits say. It is extremely potent, but you don't know the doors you may open.
If I ever want to learn more about it, would you be willing to help me with that? Because
There's many
if
books here.
hmm
There are many books here. You can read about them. I
okay, cool.
with my brother's request, I try to keep the library open to many unseelie because I think that we need places.
That's true. Well, hopefully soon I'll. Oh, yeah. No, no, you probably know that already. Um, uh, I got permission to make my bar into a freehold.
Bronx do need a better Baron Sedley.
That's not for me to decide or really to judge. To be honest, it could be worse.
I am one of those unseelie who does not have an extreme badly opinion about the Flaming Falcons, which may sound odd to you. I
To
have
me,
defended
yeah,
them in many
really.
occasions. She shrugs. I don't know the things you have lived.
I think everybody knows my relationship with the Flaming Falcon.
I mean, I know that certain things, but I don't know what things change all the time.
Mm,
The information is considered old.
fair enough. It's I don't agree with them, but I sort of understand where they're coming from. I just don't think that what they want is achievable or even possible.
Can
They
you explain me what they want?
they want, as far as I understood it, order and justice under their leadership because they think they know what's best for everyone. And as far as I have seen, it's not that they're unfair, but it's more like they they say they know what's best for everyone, and that's not true. They know what's best for people who appreciate their standards, duty, um, loyalty. Um, God, what was the other one again?
Duty, loyalty, honor,
Honor,
love.
justice. Yeah, but they forget freedom, creativity. They want to put their values on the rest of us because they think that's best. And if we're all sort of equal in how we're being judged and what we strive for, that the world would become a better place. And I understand where they're coming from, and of course, it would be more fair if everybody felt and thought the same and was judged in the same way. But individuality is important. Our dreams are our own, and that's something that I have the feeling they sometimes seem to forget. I don't know if I'm explaining everything right. Like, Jarek told me some of the things that they believe in, and it's all noble and good and everything, but yeah, you know,
I think Jarek is becoming more and more dangerous every day that's passing, and I'm worried.
I I get you. It's on the one hand, I'm trying kind of not to think about him too much, but I I think I agree with you. Everything that he's going through, it only pushes him harder in that belief that the flaming falcon is right, that he's getting blind for other people's feelings, opinions, and I I don't know. I Here's a secret. You'll get that free for as far as you know. When we were in a thing, him and me, when I was alone with him, there was always this sort of uncomfortable feeling that he had that I could sense when I was around him and was at his place. And I sort of ignored it most of the time. It's like, there's a fly in the room and you're trying to read. It's annoying, but it's not something that you can't block out if you try.
I feel the same every day, and Bruma comes into the room.
Have you ever been to their freehold?
No,
It's even worse there. They have some sort of lighthouse that, even when you close your eyes, you can still feel its presence. It's like they're trying to control everyone. And I know it's bad. It's just that I wish I could have talked to him in a way that he could have understood me. But I don't know if I ever have been able to do that.
I'm
Anyway,
sorry.
I mean, it's what it is. It's fine. It's done. I tried. We tried. He tried. And it didn't work out. And we were both to blame for that, I guess. It would have never worked out in the end. I don't know where that uncomfortable feeling comes from. Whether it's some sort of an oath that they did, or a bit of magic, or I don't know.
Come,
Yeah,
let's go inside. As Genevieve touches the wall that's behind her, and you see it is not a wall, it's actually an illusion.
Terry does the rubbing of her eyes thing, when it's like when you see something and then it sort of, starts rippling. It's sort of how I imagine it. Like she touches it and it's just this ripple through that wall. It's like, what?
Hmm.
What? Oh, okay.
And it is a very weird thing that she does. She puts like she starts create circles and basically saying fate, and then puts like she explains this as well. Like I'm trying to put like symbols, and then she puts another circle in the middle of the circle where she asks Terry to sit.
Yeah, Terry will sit.
The She walks and basically puts like water to the circle which she created the chalk, and the water takes the chalk away. Um, it takes 4 hours for her to be sure she did everything right. And when everything, when she raises her hands, you do see this green flames appear at the where she put the circle as Terry
Terry
is
backs
in.
away a little.
There's another one circle, and uh, she doesn't say anything. She doesn't chant anything. She raises her hands, and then flames disappear with the room shaking. Everything inside the room shakes for 10 seconds. Then it does stop. Terry, Genevieve comes near Terry, and then she gives her a knife, very small knife.
Terry takes the knife, kind of hold it like, um, what do you want me to do with this?
Test yourself when you're ready.
Oof. You mean you want me to, uh,
Pierce your
stab?
maybe hand a bit.
Okay. Okay. Sure. So Terry will very slowly, because that feeling when you're about to do something that you've always been afraid of, and that's kind of frightening in itself.
Hmm.
So Terry is a bit hesitant, but she will just cut like on her wrist or something, or not a deep cut or something, just a scratch, really.
You don't, you don't seem afraid, but it's just like your stomach, though. You have been always, uh, scared of your
Hmm.
blood all your life. Therefore, your body is used to being
Yeah.
puking. It's still that way, but it's just like your heart is not beating fast.
So Terry just shivers a little and hands the knife back and says, I, I think I'm all right. It's weird. It's so strange not to feel something that you're so used to feeling.
I do not cast contracts out of respect to you.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
That does not mean I won't find out.
I mean, I gave you my word.
Alistair told me you keep your word.
I tend to do. Yeah.
She nods. Come, before Bruma sticks her nose. Let's go inside.
Do you have like a band-aid or something? She
I
kind of
do.
points at her arm that's like bleeding.
Hmm. She gives her a band-aid.
Very well, yeah, put the band-aid on her arm where the wound is, and we'll follow Genevieve.
The Geneve is going back to her room and she sits down. Is there anything else we can do?
Um, no, no, unless you have any questions or anything, um, I will, I will be on my way. Oh, she would have said yes because that was a question.
Yeah,
Fuck. Wow. Blah, 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 blah.
it's fine. The Geneve smiles. I don't have anything else to say.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks. I kind of wish I could, you know,
Hug
show
me?
me. Well, I was gonna say show you my gratitude right now, but sure,
No, I
hug
was
you.
saying you wanted to hug me, but no, there's no need for hugs.
Good. Um,
You come a long way, by the way. I
I
didn't
mean,
like you in the first time and you did betrayed Donna, but I see why you did what you did.
that thing. Ugh. If I could take back one thing, it would be that, and that's not because I really feel sorry. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do feel sorry, but that's not why I want to take it back. Constant reminders of everyone in this society. They never forget, right? No one ever forgets in this place. Oy.
Can I tell you a story?
Sure.
Inside of that room, there is an oathbreaker. He is the son of the mentor of Sir Jarek. High Lord Titos, Mandar Eritine, Abt Gwydion, High Lord of House Gwydion, Regent of Concordia. That man raised that laugh. His mother was a she was a duchess at the time, and she is still a duchess of House Fiona. Um, and Lord Titos was very proud of his son. His son was very good at jousting, fighting. He was an autumn she to an Arcadian she father. He sent his son to another count, another Gwydion, in Massachusetts. Do you know what happened in Massachusetts?
No.
She smiles and says, Duchy of Pevter. There was basically Detlef was a individual who was a proud knight in a young age, who became a knight because he was a she, but he was a good person. So he went under this count. It was a very big honor to serve under a count after you immediately begin. The first day, the count was beating his wife, the countess. Detlef was turned to other knights and he said, we swore an oath to protect her as well. And his brothers told him, but not from him.
Makes no
The
sense.
the Baisha, she didn't say Massachusetts. She said Connecticut. I
Hmm.
apologize.
Mm.
And then this count was the duke's brother, Duke Rialdo of House Goody, and the count was actually a Dougal. Now, Duke and the count were not, very happy about things. So what happened is commoners revolted. One by one, Detlef's brothers, brothers in arms, knights, went outside. They fight. They get killed because the Duke and the Count wanted to murder those who went against him. And then they sieged the county freehold. The Count was a Dougal and a very clever individual. And basically, what he did was he he trapped all the commoners in the courtyard, trapped them with an ancient magic or ancient system of House Dougal, and he was gonna burn them.
What an a-hole.
Detlef said, "These people are gonna die, and this is not the true way. This is not the Seelie way. We should trial them. Killing our own is bad." And he was ordered to kill them. The dude didn't want to do it himself. He ordered Detlef to do it. Detlef, who was an oath of fealty, who said, my will is yours." Pardon, I need to check oath of fealty. I apologize. Detlef, who said, "I swear fealty unto you, your command is my desire," asked the second question and said, "My lord, please, I can't do this." And he said again, "Do it." Detlef killed him.
Good for him.
He's an oath breaker now. He was a man. He used to be a member of House Fiona. They kicked him out. He was saved. He was saved by those commoners, but they didn't treat him well because he was, the count's knight. He was taken, and his father told him he's not his son anymore because he's an oath breaker. His mother doesn't talk to him anymore. And when I was talking about how my friend is betrayed, it was Detlef who told me there's always a reason why people betray each other. Sometimes it's gain, but sometimes it's different. And that she, who's an oath breaker, is teaching a troll how to read, and they don't even take him to their armies because he's an oath breaker. He wants nothing other than just to die in his service, but only one dame accepted her.
Him.
Yeah,
Okay.
just want to tell you the story because it's not always how it looks from outside. They will always scorn you for what you did, and they will always scorn him for what he did without asking why he did it. Everyone shits on that laugh. He accepted it. I think he even wears it like a pride. He wears it like a badge of pride now. I'm not saying just be prideful about what you did, but what you did kind of makes you you. Changing won't change anything.
I did what I did because at the time it seemed like a smart thing to do, the right thing to do in a way. You want to know why?
Tell me.
You heard of the murders in the Bronx?
Mm-hmm.
They. The first murder was Finn, at least for me. I don't know if there were more, but that was the first murder. The second murder was Lime. I had some information that I could find answers in sanction, and I just wanted to know. I wanted to find out who did it. I made that deal so that I could get more information about the murderer.
Doesn't sound it's very strange that the murderer was actually the person who gave you the information was working for the murderer?
I mean, I don't know if she was in the end, I guess. I don't know if it was a smart deal, but it was a step further. And I figured that no matter what I did, it wouldn't change the outcome of, you know, us capturing her. I was right. So, without that information, I wouldn't have been able to go on and continue my search. And in the end, I found that bitch. And I found out who was betraying us. I'm not proud of what I did, but I don't know if I would do it again, to be honest. I.
You know what that laugh told me?
Hmm?
I asked him if would you do it again. He said I ask myself the same question every day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't ask myself the question every day, but if I hadn't done this, maybe we would still be looking for the person who was betraying us in the Bronx. Maybe Alistair would have still been married to her. Maybe more people would have died. I don't know.
We will never know.
Well, now you know why.
She nods and
I
extends
couldn't
a
tell
hand
it.
to Terry.
I couldn't tell it at the time. Terry will say as she takes the hand, because of course I didn't know who was. I mean, if I was gonna tell everyone, "Hey, I did it because I wanted to find a traitor," then I would have been the next one to die. So, yeah. That was why.
She
I
nods.
think you're the only one who ever really asked. Well, to whom I actually give the answer. So
It was a pleasure doing business with you. I hope everything will be fine.
yeah, I hope so too. And thanks, thanks a lot.
No problem. Would you like to end the scene as she leaves?
Just one more thing. I think Terry will actually go to Sir Deathlef and just extends her hand. Hey,
He looks at Terry and shakes Terry's hand. Hello.
um, I just wanted to say hi. I'm Terry.
That laugh.
Um, if you ever want to have a drink, feel free to come to the Mariners Bar. First one will be on me.
He looks very surprised at what you said. He's used to people treating him like shit. Um, thank you. That's
Sure.
um, that's good to know.
It's usually quiet on Thursdays, actually. So, you know,
I will. I will come into this Thursday.
cool. See you.
See you, Terry.
She'll leave.
This is B. This is T, not a B. You hear him say. And that will be the moment we end our scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, guys, for watching. See you next time.